Today is cleanup day, so I wanted to take you along and show you how I was planning to save these begonias as well as my geraniums. And I just wanted to show you, I'm gonna try it out for the first time. I haven't done this before, so it's just an experiment. I've read that you can save these, and they are kind of combs that are under the soil. So I'm going to take this out of the pot, and what my plan is to kind of cut them to the bottom and take these combs out and put them in a paper bag and store them in my basement. So that's what I'm going to do with these, and then I will plant them out next year in the spring and see if they are alive and they grow back. These were really beautiful the whole summer, and I really enjoyed having this color. And if they do come back, I might put them in my shade garden in the back next year. So just an experiment. I wanted to take you along. I've been cleaning up today, putting away all my gardening tools, all my little decorations, some of my chairs and things like that, and just cleaning up and getting ready for the holidays. So just wanted to take you along and show you what I was going to do with these, and see how we can save them. I went through the soil. I realized that these were planted in little starter those starter plugs, and I feel like they haven't really left this little thing that they were planted in. There's still like this fabric around it, and I just feel like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just leave it as is, and I'm gonna cut the stems a little bit till about here, and then I'm going to just store them as is and see if that works for next year, to preserve the root system and to see if they can still be alive and be planted next year. So I was expecting it to have a bit of more of a kind of almost like a thicker root system, but it looks like they haven't really left this little thing that they were planted in, and but they've done exceptionally well all summer. So I don't think they needed anything else. So I'm going to do that and see what these do, if they store well, and what I'm going to do with them. What I have done to them, I've cut off the top, and I'm going to just put these in a paper bag and store them in a cool, dark place in my basement and see if I can get them started again next year. This is my pot that had geraniums, so I'm going to do the same thing with the geraniums. I'm going to pull them out of this pot, and I'm going to see if I can save them in the same way as I'm saving the other ones, just to experiment and see if they'll come back next year, or I might even put them in a pot in some soil and leave them in my garage. I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to take these out and see what state they're in, and then decide what I'm going to do with them. Geraniums were also grown in those plugs that I was showing you with the begonias. So that's how they are. I'm going to just leave them as is with that little bit of soil on it, and I'm just going to cut the stems off like so. I'm just going to give them a little cut and save them like this. I know you can hang them upside down, or you can put it in a dark place in your basement. So that's what I'm going to do with these as well. So just trying this out this year to see if it's successful, and if so, it's a good way to save these plants and bring them back to life next spring, because I do enjoy these plants a lot, and it's nice to have more. You can kind of multiply them easily like this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just leave them like this and see what they do. And yeah, I have some other ones on the other side that are really pretty and still blooming. So what I'm going to do with those is I'm going to repot them in a container and take them inside and enjoy them over the winter. So I'll try both ways and see what happens, and we can do an update next spring to see if it worked or if it didn't work, and then maybe I'll try some other ways next year. So this is the geranium that I was saying is still blooming, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little planter in this plastic pot that I can take indoors with me and enjoy them over the winter, because I'm trying both methods, and this one has a good amount of roots on it as well. So I'm going to make a little mini planter that I am going to enjoy indoors over the winter, and then I will bring this one out. And the reason I'm using a plastic pot is that it'll be easy for me to place this wherever I want. And usually I like to put this plastic container in a nice pot indoors. So that's what I'm going to do with this one, and I'll show you. And I have some of these blue flowers here that I want to save as well, and a few other ones that I'll probably pot in this. It'll be packed a little tight, but I think they will hold on for the winter in here, and hopefully next spring I can bring them out here and enjoy them for another season. So that's what I'm gonna do. Once I'm done with this planter, I'll show you what this looks like. So here it is. This is what I've done. I've saved some of these flowers to take indoors, and I have cleaned it up as much as I could, and I'm going to give it a good soak of water. And this is the pot that I'm going to overwinter indoors, and then the rest of them I'm going to try the method where I you know, store them in a paper bag in a basement, in a cool dark place over winter, and see, you know, what works. If the other way works, then I might just do that subsequent years, because it's easier, right? I don't have to take care of the plant all throughout winter. But I do love how this looks, and I love the blooms, so I think I'm going to enjoy it for a little while indoors. And if this ends up like dying or you know, looking really sad or going dormant, then I can move this as well in the basement. And I've changed the soil. There are no bugs, and the soil is safe. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this indoors and enjoy it inside. All done cleaning out my annual planters and saving some of the geraniums and plants and storing the rest of them in a dark place. So I am done. But as I was finishing up and my planters were empty, I started thinking about what I want to do in them for winter. And I think for this winter I'm going to use some of these beautiful branches that my dog Ollie, he brings back every walk, a branch on his walk, whatever he finds along the way. So I'm actually going to use these branches in my decorations. So I mean, these planters are nowhere done. This is just the beginnings of some brainstorming and ideas on these branches. I don't know if I want to paint them red. I kind of like how they look naturalistic. So what I'm gonna do probably is I have some other decorations that I can add to it to kind of make it more red and holiday, and put some lights on these cones as well. And then if I do find some evergreen cuttings, I might put them at something that spills over on the sides. So I'm not sure yet. Let me know what you guys think of these planters and the beginnings of them. I really like using these branches because they have so much meaning for me, and it's nice to kind of find things instead of having to buy them, and then using them in creative ways, and I love doing that. So these are probably the beginnings of my winter planters. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks so much for watching this video and coming along with me as I cleaned up my yard today. I've actually put away a lot of stuff in my shed, all the decorations, all the summer little decorations that I have all over my yard have been put away, and really the garden is starting to feel more like it is time to put it to bed finally, and get ready for the holidays. So I'm just starting to do that a little bit, and just wanted to take you along, and I wanted to thank you for watching this video, and please do subscribe to my channel for more updates from me. I will post another video when I finish these planters and take you along in that process as well. So I've pretty much reused the soil that was in the planters already, not really planting anything in it, so it doesn't really need a refresh. It just needs something to hold all the winter decorations. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I just wanted to thank you for watching, and please do hit the like button if you like this video, and if you have any suggestions for me for these planters, I would love to hear from you in the comments. And also, if you do save geraniums and begonias the way I was doing it, do let me know if it's successful, because I'm trying it out for the first time and learning, and I will let you know if it was successful. And I've actually decided to winter them in the garage. I put them in a big yard waste bag, and I put them in a garage in a little bit of a warmer place up on a shelf. So I hope that they will be fine and they don't freeze. I don't think they will, but we'll see. So yeah, thank you for watching this video.